Hey guys, it's the Scranton MMA show. This is Frank.
I'm Jess.
This is Tom.
And first thing on the docket, Steve Polito's done teaching his X-Guard course, his 4-week thing. So we're taking requests for the next course or special little
seminars.
Yeah. So whatever you guys want to see, let us know. Put it in the comments. We would like to know. And it could be anybody. If you want, like, Steve Wilson to teach something, or Tom, or Frank, whoever, just like make suggestions, and we'll take a look at it.
Is there any ideas that you guys would like to see?
I don't know. To be totally honest.
So I know people have talked about 2 topics come up more than anything else, I think. Like yoga, mobility,
That's what I was thinking.
stretching. I think they see people doing it like after class or before class, but
They just don't
That
know
would be
what.
good.
you don't know
how.
what to do.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good one.
I don't know what I'm doing. I do it, but I still I just copy.
Yeah,
other
that's
people.
That's
So don't
what I
feel
do.
bad if you don't know what I'm doing, because I don't either.
Yeah. And then just a generic topic, because there's like different subtopics, are just like fitness type classes. Because I'll get people that say we should do like a strength and conditioning one for fighters, and then I get other ones that I just need to get in better shape and don't know what to do, or like you should do a thing on like lifting for mixed martial arts, judo, jiu-jitsu, striking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because your bodybuilder program might not be the ideal for what we do here, or like your whatever. So
I'd like to see. I'm gonna give Tommy a shout out on this one. Takedowns.
I hear 2 different things.
I would
takedowns.
like to see. You know, it'd be cool, in my opinion, and audience, let us know. I'd like to see a week worth of like intro to just takedowns. Like, let's say this is a 4-week or 5-week thing. Intro to just takedowns. Maybe an intro to judo. Intro to gi jiu-jitsu takedowns. No gi jiu-jitsu takedowns.
There you go.
And then
Yes.
MMA takedowns. That'd be cool. Like,
Just like,
I don't know how many
because
weeks that was.
the other one I get
was
that,
like
you,
5.
that you didn't say was throws for self-defense.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
six.
Like Doc wants that to be
Yeah.
a class.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, just go to jiu-jitsu. But that's a whole separate discussion. But
Yeah.
that I kind of like. So we'll do 2 weeks on jiu-jitsu, 2 weeks on MMA, 2 weeks on
Yeah,
judo.
I think
or
that
a
would
week,
be
2
cool.
days, 2
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
2 days. I think that would be cool. If anybody else thinks that's cool, just let us know.
That's not bad.
But I think that would be pretty cool. Like gi, no gi, MMA, self-defense. But just start off at first like just intro to takedown, then
Maybe
judo,
Talk about some rules too. Like
Yeah.
judo has some rules.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu has some rules.
MMA
I
has
know that was really big, but
Yeah.
Self-defense has no rules.
no rules.
yeah, that's true.
Go to jail either. That's half the reason I do this stuff.
Yeah,
I
that's
want to
always
whoop your butt and go
plus.
home safe too. Not whoop your butt and end up in prison.
Yeah.
That doesn't do me a lot of good.
But that's what I think would be cool.
That's a good one. Yeah, we're just trying to give more to our students. There's a few time slots that work really well. We've been doing a lot of these during the kids' classes, Tuesday and Thursdays. That's not set in stone. It just worked out for Polito. So let us know what you think, because we don't want to do these if you're not getting stuff out of it, if you're not going to take advantage of it. So let us know what you think.
True story.
Word.
Next thing, we have an event coming up August 25th. Sorry. Self-defense for a cause. This is maybe like our 4th installment
Something
of
like that.
such a thing.
Right.
So the general premise is we teach a self-defense seminar, and it's free kind of, but we ask you to make a donation for the cause that we choose.
Yeah.
So this time it was Jenny's Closet. They're based in like the Valley View School District, and they're a nonprofit that collects food items, like non-perishable food items, and delivers it to like, kids and families in the Valley View School District who need food and like can't afford it, or just like a little, stuck, I guess. So
Do they have a list of like what they're looking for?
yeah, so
Okay.
Jillian Jesuit. I think she and her sister run it, and if that's wrong, I'm sorry, but I think that's what I'm remembering. So they need peanut butter, jelly, like canned fruits and vegetables, mac and cheese, and like box like pasta and sauce, stuff like that, like non-perishable, like something you'd probably find in your cabinets at home.
Clean them out.
Yeah,
Help out.
basically.
Yeah.
Because we're asking for 2 items per person, which it's not a lot. And like you get something out of it by learning some self-defense. The kids and the families get something out of it by, getting some extra help around the house. So
Especially like our students now, you might know a lot of the self-defense we teach, but it's always good to help the community, help other people.
yeah,
I think that's what martial arts, not only is it important as self-defense and improve yourself, but one way to improve yourself is by helping others.
Sensei Frank.
Yeah.
I know.
Right?
and
Just sprinkle them.
if you can't make it to the seminar and you want to make a donation, just bring it in. We'll probably start a box.
We'll set up a box.
Yeah.
So I'm
Very
really
cool.
excited. Yeah. Because I feel like people will do the food drive stuff like around Thanksgiving or Christmas, and then like the
People are
food
hungry in
pantries
August.
Yeah.
like they're so full in the winter time, but then like when spring and summer rolls around, it's like there isn't a lot left. And kids are like out of school now, so they're
Yeah.
not getting like the breakfast and lunch at school.
Yeah.
So I'm pumped. I'm excited to help.
Especially since school's starting up too. You
Yeah.
don't want kids going like first day of school on empty stomachs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the parents, like, this is such a stressful.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. And Julia's nice, and she's excited too. So
And we got a Facebook event for that.
Mhm.
So if you guys could like, share, click attend to.
yeah, that always helps. The more you click and stuff like that, the more people see it. So we're excited. August 25th at 11:30,
Nice.
Saturday.
Be there.
Yeah. So next up is we're going to talk about some upcoming tournament plans, I guess. So usually around this time it starts like picking up.
Yeah, so I know for Jiu-Jitsu, the Noki Pans are coming up September.
Yeah.
So that means
14th or 15th or
Yeah.
something like that.
So that means my Saturday comp classes will switch to Noki until then. And just so everybody knows, we like to have as big of groups as possible go to these tournaments, be as organized as possible going to them,
Mhm.
making sure we have coverage to coach you guys, everything like that. So what I've been thinking and what we've all been thinking is maybe getting like a list of tournaments, like a calendar, and then just
Pick from there
Yeah.
kind of thing. And they're all going to be like local and stuff that you'd probably pick up on anyway. But we just want to make sure that we have coaches there to help people.
The more people you have at a tournament, there's so many extra benefits,
Yeah.
right? Like one, filming. That's the
Yeah.
one thing you guys haven't said yet. Like that's just awesome to get your matches filmed when it's like, where it's like, there's 2 people fighting, 1 coach. Great.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You know,
No
there's
one
always
gets
that.
film
Or
coverage.
when like something happens at a tournament, and just stuff always happens at a tournament. So the more people, the more help and support you have.
Yeah.
And then just all the like the whole experience is amplified, right? Like, so if you go eat afterwards, if you go sightseeing afterwards, the road trip there, the road trip back,
Yeah.
it's just cooler with the bigger group you
Yeah.
have. So I definitely think it's an idea, a good idea to like maybe do less total events, just have more people at those events. You're just gonna have a better overall time, a better overall experience.
Yeah.
Um,
You go win team trophies,
Yeah, I
team
always like
titles.
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fight your friends. You don't get a lot of that in jiu-jitsu, do you?
No,
Play on
even
opposite ends of the
Yeah.
bracket.
Oh.
So
do they do that for judo? Do they put you guys on opposite ends?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which meant me and Tim have fought a bunch. I think I've only fought Vito once at a tournament.
Who won?
Me. And this was a
Oh.
long time ago. And I remember when I beat him going, this is probably the last time that would happen in
Yeah.
a match.
yeah.
I don't know.
We
That's
should do
only-
a tournament here.
Yeah, we should.
If you guys are interested in us doing a tournament, please comment.
Look at any bigger hands. You get my hand closer. Put it right down there.
I feel like I
Right
can't dance in this like confined amount of space.
If we want, we'll get the dance floor back there for you when you want.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
We should do an in-house tournament.
I would like that. I think it would be a cool idea.
Jiu-jitsu.
There you go. Let's do it. Well, let us know if that's something you guys would be interested in.
Because we have the space.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Especially if any parents are watching and you want your kids. I know a
Yeah,
couple of
that's a good idea.
parents have talked about kids competing. And I'm sure we could talk to a handful of different schools and get some different faces in too, so it's not just us. And it would probably, we would definitely charge a lot cheaper than most
Yeah,
tournaments.
it's not $100 tournament.
Yeah.
Scranton. That's tough.
$1 million.
Yeah, so we'll have like a list of events. It seems
Yeah.
like that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
And just kind of get things a little more organized and make for just a better experience.
Yeah. And then if you want to do something that's like not on our list, then just kind of know that you might not have a coach, you might not have a team that goes with you. It's just, it might happen.
Yeah. Let your coaches know that.
Yeah. Let us know. It's nice. It's courteous. But anything else on that?
I was trying to think if I thought Vito again. There's only one I remember. That's all.
Every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 o'clock.
I'm still
Yeah.
trying to get over the beatings from last week.
Vito, comment below if you're watching this. If
Well, here's the sad thing. Vito's coming down in weight. I'm coming up in weight. So this season I
You
might
guys
have
have
to. I might have to meet him, and that'll be not fun at all. Vito will be happy about that one. I gotta stay in the old man division and just duck my own coach now. Oh man, fighting teammates is definitely interesting though.
Yeah.
Fought Timmy a lot, fought Maddie a lot. It's
Did
weird.
once. And a UGA.
Yeah.
So UGA, if you're watching, you suck. Just throwing that out. The UGA, it was bad.
Yeah.
We talked about that like 2 weeks ago, so whatever. It's fine. Next thing,
Next up.
Mr. Birthday Boy here.
Oh.
Yay!
it
So,
was Tyler's birthday as well,
Mhm.
on the 4th.
the 4th and 5th,
Nice.
Sensei birthdays. So I guess we're going to talk about some training memories. Going back in time.
Maybe I'm nostalgic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like for me,
Really good
because
segue
my birthday a lot of time falls like right around like what used to be the judo state championships, and like prior like I never missed a state championship, so like we would either celebrate my birthday like out in Pittsburgh or like race back to Scranton
Yeah.
to celebrate, and hopefully celebrate like a ton of medals too, 'cause especially like back then we had a lot of weight classes covered with like brown and black belts, so it was kind of fun to like make a 5-hour road trip, beat people up, and then come back to Scranton and celebrate.
I did that.
But then you just
Got
like,
tired.
yeah, oh yeah, that's what stinks about Pittsburgh so far.
Yeah, it is far.
It's
Holy
ridiculous.
cow.
It's just as far as Boston.
That's the thing.
Or
When, like
DC.
there's like a big judo network in Pittsburgh. I'm like, you guys should come more. You should come more. I'm like, I can get to
Do
the
you realize-
Olympic like guys easier than I can to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
So it's like it's definitely tough. And then you think of just like the international community in like New York, New Jersey, Philly, all those places are 2 hours from us. So Scranton's really cool in that regard, but it's like, yeah. But like, so Boston used to have this big tournament on, thank you, Rachel, but Valentine's Day. So there were like a whole bunch of Valentine's Day where like me, Timmy, and like we'd go up to Boston and compete, and then like the next day would be like Valentine's Day and stuff like
Why
that.
would they do that?
It's Jimmy Pedro, man. I don't know. Go ask him. But it'd be like, because it was like the second week in February. It was like the Pedro's Open. So it's like,
Why wouldn't they make it the 3rd week in February?
So with judo
Isn't there
tournaments
like
and
always
these
a
ranked-
judo tournament like on Super Bowl Sunday too?
And that's definitely done on purpose. So yeah, you have that, right?
Why?
Like you go, you compete, and then you
That's so
race back
unfun.
home to, because it's like, so the big tournaments have to be just scheduled. Do you know what I mean? Like, because you have people coming from like other countries
Yeah.
and everything. The Super Bowl one's a little different, but it's just like, you do it in the morning, you get it done, and then you go do your Super Bowl thing. That's Clyde's thing. Clyde's the band. Yeah, it's fun to like just go compete. What other double filming?
I know.
Yeah.
I like
so,
it.
I don't know.
You're gonna get one of those weird effects where it's like time loop.
It's like
It's
a
gonna be
paradox.
awesome.
You ever see Butterfly Effect?
No, I haven't seen a lot of movies.
Is that with Ashton Kutcher?
Yeah. It's weird. I think I meant to say Donnie Darko too, but I said Butterfly
Ooh,
Effect.
Donnie Darko. That's a good movie.
That's a good movie.
That sounds
That's
like
very underrated movie.
That sounds like a fake movie. Like you just made that up.
Like that's either underrated.
You've never seen that either?
No, she
No.
said
Oh.
that's either underrated or overrated. I feel like some people bring it up too high, and some people
Yeah, let's
just
not
never
get
watch
crazy,
it.
right? It's
Yeah,
a pretty cool movie.
yeah, it's good.
It's got a bunny in it. It's a big deal.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
not-
good.
Butterfly Effect.
It kind of doesn't make sense.
When you say butterfly effect, I think of what is it, Silence of the Lambs?
Oh,
Because there's like a moth.
yeah,
On the,
on the
Oh,
mouth.
okay.
I don't know.
That's a
why.
good movie as well.
Yeah. I don't
This
think
topic
that's
might
scary.
go to favorite movies. I don't know. I think that's scary just because there's
No.
people out there
I
like that.
think it's just
There's not ghosts or like anything. Well,
There's ghosts.
there probably won't
There's probably ghosts.
not ghosts, but there's definitely 100% people out there that will like eat
that would like.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I mean, it's more like adrenaline pumping. Like when she's like in the dark house and she can't see anything, and she's just like going off. Like
You never seen the second one either.
I haven't.
I think the second one. I won't ruin any spoilers.
Spoiler.
But it's one of my favorite, some of my favorite training memories. So I've been thinking about that since we talked about this topic before the show. And,
So loud.
It's been one of the general
I know.
ideas.
There's like so many. I think one of my favorite tournaments of all time. It was you were there with me at that UGC when I won.
That's
the
what
belt.
started this whole thing. I'm like, oh.
I like that
The belts.
picture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Frank with the belt.
That was such a fun tournament because one of my first that was like my second tournament I've ever went to was the UGC, and one of my goals in jiu-jitsu was I was like I want to win that absolute
You want that
belt,
belt?
and I did, so I was pretty pumped about that.
Are they still doing UGC?
I think so.
I think I won blue belt and got my butt kicked in expert. So I had to do like blue belt with the gi. And they're like, well, how many years experience do you have? And I'm like, 13. I'm like, slow learning, you know?
Yeah.
So I fought in the expert no-gi and like had no clue what I was doing.
That tournament I did gi, no gi, and absolute, and I won every single match by submission.
7
Wow.
medals.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Do you still have that belt?
So another one of my favorite memories.
You skip that?
I guess.
I would probably just say.
It's probably lost in our pile of stuff.
I would probably just say like comp practices.
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Tough workouts lead to good memories. Like
Yeah.
last week we went to Pure MMA and it was hard, but it makes it so cool. It makes you connect with people different. And then even then on Thursday, Vito's like, well, they had a tough workout. We're doing a tougher workout. It's like, and so Thursday was one of the most, it was the toughest, like, generic, like, judo class I think I've ever had. And so even that, when you're done, you're like, this is awesome. Like, these people got my back. These people want to really help me get better. You know, they're here to support me getting as good as I possibly get. And it makes you, like, really connect with your teammates. When you do, like, technical work, it's cool. You need it. But you don't get that, like, you know, like,
Like a bond.
the bond, yeah, like the, you know, I call a lot of my good training partners like family, like
Yeah.
brothers, like Lucy calls Eddie Uncle Eddie and Uncle Matty, and like, because you get so close to these people.
Yeah.
But you get there from like, I think you get there more, or maybe faster or tighter, with tough, hard workouts and competition. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I think I'm like friends with the people I train with, and like super close with like the hard workout people.
Coaching too. Some like I remember your first tournament. That was a lot of fun.
The Battle of the Beach.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember. Wait. Yeah. Good story. Okay. So, I think I've never trained in no-gi, but Frank was like, "All right, do the no-gi division because it's like a good warm-up for the gi." Okay. So I did it. Lost. I think I had like 2 matches and I lost them both. And it wasn't like a terrible loss, but whatever. I was still upset. We go outside, and it's at Wildwood, like on the
New
boardwalk.
Jersey.
Like the convention center is like on the boardwalk. So we're like outside. There's like beach, whatever. It's nice, but like I'm, upset about like whatever losing. And then like there's this lady that you tell the story better. I have a bad memory, but do you remember this?
Yeah.
Okay, tell the story.
This lady, like, Jess is upset. We're sitting down on a bench, and she just walks up, and she goes to Jess. She's like, "Did you compete?" And Jess was like, "Oh yeah." And she's like, "How did you do?" And Jess was like, "Oh, I lost." And she's like, "I think you're gonna win your next match." And she like gives this like really inspirational speech for like 3 minutes. Just this random lady,
Yeah. I
very
remember.
nice lady.
Yeah.
And I really think she might have been like, I don't know, but
Ghosts. See, I told you this
Like
ghost.
sent
Could be.
from another dimension.
Yeah.
So-
Butterfly effect.
and super nice lady, and she goes on this long speech
Mhm.
and just won her next few matches.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I took third, or I don't remember, third in the gi?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my first time.
Second or third.
I forget. I gotta go back. Some people keep like meticulous notes on their tournaments. and
I do
just-
not.
I don't. I should. It'd be nice to know some stats, like how many matches
Yeah.
I've won versus like how the percentage of winning and losing and
Yeah.
what I've won by.
I only have like, or I have them like in like
You guys kind of have to.
a journal
Yeah.
over time, but like I wonder if I've had, like I know I've had more than 100 matches easy. I'm pretty sure I have more than 200 matches.
Oh.
But after that, it's like, like
Yeah.
it's really tough. I mean, even that, like it's like over 20 years. I competed for a lot of those years, a lot. So for a lot of years, I competed a lot, and it's like, who knows? But yeah, I wish I had more stats. I have them like in blocks and chunks when I was like getting ready for nationals. We'd like have everything documented and stuff like that.
I could probably go back on social media
Yeah.
and
So
figure it out. There might have been one.
they took that MySpace, so all that stuff's down for me.
Yeah.
AIM, I can't go back to my old
Real old,
away messages.
Yeah.
Out celebrating. Just won the Keystone State Games.
Your away message, yeah.
So
I
corny.
remember that. You said it like, I don't know.
What
It's
was
so
your
funny.
your username?
Take a guess. You might nail it your first shot.
Judo Tom.
Tom likes judo.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure that was it. Tom likes judo. And then like for a minute, like businesses would start to like ask for that, or look like recruiters would try to use them. Like, I don't have that. Here's my email.
Yeah.
Like I just shut that down.
And then it became Judo Tom.
Judo Tom's a good one. I like competition memories when they're like destinations. So nationals for judo a lot of times is held in Virginia Beach and like Miami-ish areas, like Fort Lauderdale, Miami, stuff like that. Those are good vacations, a good time. We had an epic trip when it was on South Carolina, Myrtle
Yeah?
Beach. That was one of the
That sounds fun.
craziest. We went way too early, so we were like, we maybe started the celebration a little too soon, and then we stayed probably a few days too long. But it was awesome. Like,
I remember Maddie's first win. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't there, but that
Tommy
was
wasn't
crazy.
there.
Yeah, I would freaking. It's like the first tournament of his. I think I wasn't there too, right? Like,
Yeah, something like that.
I was there for like 60 of the matches.
Yeah.
You go for 9, and you maybe something there.
Yeah.
Maybe something's there. Huh?
That was a good fight. Boston.
Yeah. We should get a.
Yeah, that trip brings back a lot of memories. Is that when we were with Rob Strong and Patches too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun trip. That was a fun trip.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like competition, you're gonna have like those.
Yeah. Even the
I didn't
more
think I
recent
could-
ones
yeah.
were like
I didn't think I could think of all
we
this
took
stuff,
the
but-
van to New York.
Yeah.
Those are so much fun. I love taking like the
Atlanta was fun.
Yeah.
Because we got to see Zach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because he's down in Florida now, but. So Atlanta's like a lot closer.
I always like going to New
My
York
chest
when we
just
yeah,
I
I
wonder
heard
if that
that.
was on me at the microphone.
I'd be interested to hear that.
When me and EJ walked around New York after he broke his finger.
Yeah. I wasn't there for that.
No.
Yeah, go out, compete, travel, work hard. Cool memories, good times.
Yeah. Good time.
Definitely good times.
Yeah.
I remember people's first classes, stuff like that. The first time I really got to like talk to somebody. I remember talking to Bill the first time. He told me this crazy story of like he started because someone he knew got beat up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at him now.
Yeah.
Couple about.
Yeah.
8 years right now.
Yeah,
Just like
something like that.
right around now.
Yeah. We moved in here 8 years ago, like in June.
Yeah.
June or July.
I think July 5th or so was like our first class.
It was like right around, my birthday is June 25th. And I remember like that's kind of when the move started. So, 2010.
Scranton MMA is like it's like the universe. It like comes together, explodes, comes together, explodes for a little bit.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Who else? I like how now that Scranton MMA is like, I don't want to say this like egotistical, but like we're like the biggest school. Like if you look for schools, if you look for training,
We really are.
you're
I don't
gonna
think-
check this place out.
Yeah.
So what I like about that is like out of towners and visitors, we get so many of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Especially
Like,
for our area. It's not like we're in New York City where like
yeah, it's not gonna
Yeah.
get split and like moved away, but it's always like, hey, my family's vacationing in the Poconos.
Yeah.
I want to come train. I
Yeah.
checked you guys out. So we see like people from all over.
Because if you said, like, if we said, like, hey, we're going to go to New York for the weekend, where should we train? We can think of, like, 10 places.
There's a lot of good options.
But it's kind of cool to be like, oh, like, when people who are, like you said, like, from
Yeah.
different towns, and it's like, oh, well, where should I train when I go to, like, the Scranton area? Oh, well, I heard good things about Scranton MMA.
Yeah.
And we're kind of like that one,
So you get to
big,
meet a lot
like,
of cool.
flagship school.
Yeah.
There's a lot of other schools around here, like, little ones.
Yeah.
But we're just the best. I mean, I don't care about hurting feelings. Like, we are the best one.
Right
Sorry.
on.
Sorry.
Right on.
We
Good
are.
talk.
Yeah.
It's all good. That's how you gotta train. You know, like if I didn't think this was the best place,
Why would I be here
Why
if
would I be here?
like, I would
You know?
be so sad if I had to train at another school around here. Like,
gotta-
this is the best one. We have the best people. We have the best mindset.
this turned into an ad. Let's do it. Film it.
Let's
Use
do
the
it!
camera.
Scranton MMA, where you're going to get the
Scranton
best
MMA commercial.
training in the area. You know, you're not going to train with a bunch of, like, meathead jerks. You're going to train with nice people.
Let it rub. How do you really
I know.
feel?
You know?
Jess,
We have-
so here's something that you guys don't see beforehand. Usually especially on Monday mornings,
I don't know
Jess
what it is about
always
Mondays.
gets fired up
I don't know. I
before
like
the
I
show.
do.
I
Just
drive.
smashing chairs in the green room.
Yeah, I
you know.
drive with her on the way here. She's always fired up on Monday morning.
I don't know.
I'm
Why?
the
Always
most
Monday
chill
morning.
Monday morning.
I think
Maybe of
it's
any
that-
day of the week.
What?
Monday morning, I'm probably the most chill of any day of the week.
I'm just like plucked out of like relaxation. Like Sunday is the one day where I'm just like, I don't have to do anything. And then it's like, here's Monday knocking at your door, and like all of my inanimate objects are like, here's my coffee sleeve that likes to just fall off my coffee cup, like that. Little things like that will just fire me up.
Yeah.
First world problems.
Yeah. It really does fire up.
Yeah. But whatever, I chill out by like 11:30.
Yeah.
Thursday. Like Thursday.
Yeah.
She's kind of chilled out.
So anyway, do you want to get on to the next topic? Or?
I mean, we're pushing 30 minutes already.
That's alright. If people, I mean, I think we've been pretty entertaining this long. You want to try
Best
to hit?
school, most entertaining. What else we got? We should start cooking.
I know.
Best food.
Yeah, we probably would. Frank's a good cook.
I heard Tommy's not too bad either. What have you been cooking lately?
Healthier stuff.
Yeah?
Sensei's weight started moving a little bit too much this way, and we had to bring it back this way. Yeah.
We've eaten out the past like 3 days.
Yeah.
And I am ready to just like make some food out.
I'm just probably gonna eat salad for the next week.
I should post this banging. I don't know when we're gonna. If we make it, I'll take some pictures or whatever. But Rachel made it. I'll forget all the ingredients, but it's chicken, avocado, bacon, corn. I think it was like a balsamic dressing. Man, is it good? But here's the
Is
thing.
it like a casserole?
Yeah,
or
Like a mixed dishy type of thing. Yeah, it is really, really good. When you got that? We got peeps coming in. Yeah. A lot of people checking out Scranton MMA.
Right.
And do you want to get into that next topic? Because that can be the
Yeah,
segue.
sorry, I'm just concerned about this person, but Tyler's coming out now.
Yeah. Is he out there?
Sorry.
We're good.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people are checking out Scranton MMA because we consistently hear like the same reasons why people can't train, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but someone's like, oh man, I'd love to do MMA, but it's like one of what, five-ish things 90% of the time?
I'm too old, I'm out of shape, I'm not tough enough. Like,
Too busy,
Too busy.
don't have the time.
Yeah. It's like,
I like Mooney's, and I think Mooney legitimately hears this, like, I can already fight, bro. And like the way Mooney's like, because Tyler's awesome, but you could tell when he's just like, it's a little, and he's
Yeah.
like, people just keep saying I already know how to fight, and I just want to choke him
I
out.
just want to fight him.
I'm like, yeah, man.
Teach him a lesson.
But, so the truth is, those are all just little excuses
Yeah.
that you shouldn't let stop you from doing kind of anything, but especially something as good for you as training. So I'm too old, like, how old's Eddie? How old's Dom? How old's Cheryl?
How old's Tom?
Masters division, man.
Masters 4.
Antique division.
Masters
Just
4.
like, oh man. I still got it. I got another run this season. Whether it's my last, but I'm going for it. I'm going for it. September starts it off. But yeah, you're not too old, especially to start. Like when you start, man, just start. You'll feel young. Like if you're 40 and get into training, 6 months later you're gonna feel younger.
Yeah.
Or the person's like, well, I'm 32. Like,
That doesn't matter.
We're kidding me, 32.
Yeah.
I didn't even hit my stride. 32. You know, like them people who aren't in shape. I'm gonna get in shape, then I'll train.
That's why
I'm 30 something years old. All right, bro, you're 30 and out of shape.
That's like
So that means for 20 something years you haven't been able to get yourself in shape. Start training.
That's why. That's like saying like, oh, I need to lose weight to get on this diet. Like
That's a good one. I can't
It
do this
doesn't-
diet. I'm too fast.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or like I have to get smart before I go to school. Like,
Those are good ones.
like come here and like train and then lose the weight or get in shape.
Oh, the other one I love. I love this one. I want to train with you guys. I just don't have any experience. Oh, sorry. It's like we only take black belts. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
You know, we're the black belt camp. You know.
Yeah.
No, so like, if you're interested in martial arts,
We
give
have
it a
beginner
shot.
classes. Like that's the most of our student base is like beginners. That's what we specialize in. We like try to make people. I know, like I seem pretty like edgy, but like really, I am a very nice person, and I think I try to make people feel comfortable, and I think we all try to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like the most classes that we teach are beginner classes because most of the people in the world are beginners, and it's okay. And they're all beginners at one point, and we're not gonna make fun of you or
Everyone
throw
gets
you in a
started.
corner or
Yeah.
anything like that. Like, yeah, you gotta start somewhere.
Everyone started not knowing anything.
Yeah.
And if you think you're too out of shape or whatever, we've seen more out of shape. Get into
Yeah.
shape. You know.
We've seen
Yeah.
older, we've seen
Yeah.
weaker, we've
Yeah.
seen bigger, we've seen smaller, right?
Yeah.
Like, too small to train. That's the whole point.
Yeah, that's
Started training, I was like 110 pounds.
Wouldn't help. What was your weight when you started jiu-jitsu?
120.
Yeah. Just a little bit. Nice. So yeah, don't
solid
make excuses.
280.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're.
Tommy,
I don't know what.
Tommy was thinking for a second.
But yeah, it doesn't matter like if you're. I don't know. Like sometimes I'll talk to girls and be like, "Oh, you should start training." They're like, "No, I don't think I can do that." And it's like, "Yeah, you can."
Try.
Like we have a lot of like girly girls, I think, that come in and just kill it.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter what if you're athletic or sporty or whatever.
I
the
think-
labels you put on yourself, like.
I think
You
I
can do
take
this.
the most pride as an instructor, turning somebody that's not athletic, that's never done sports, into
Beast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or at least like a good
a good.
student.
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah.
like we'll get. I always use. I don't want to mention his name because it ends up being like some super famous NFL guy. I don't want to name drop down the road. But we have this kid who trained with us, and he was going to be like a football star, a good kid. Like, so if you're in Dunmore and you're a football dude, like you're gonna have a nice, good, happy life with friends and all that. Like it's easy. I like taking the kid who's like can't look up. Maybe he doesn't like football or any of the traditional school sports, and then you like give them martial arts, you help them with that,
Yeah.
and then like that could be like their whole thing. You know,
Yeah.
like I gave up all the other sports. Not like I played them, I didn't really into them, and it's like martial arts is awesome. Like we talked about all these memories, all these like great experiences.
Yeah.
So like getting, somebody who's like whatever, if it's band or art or music or nothing, into something and helping them guide them through that process.
Yeah.
Especially like the first month, first year,
Mhm.
it's like awesome. It's so cool to see that. Then they like got it.
Yeah.
And then they can take it like their own direction. Maybe they'll be a competitor. Maybe they want to coach. Maybe they just want to train. Like,
Yeah.
we've gotten.
I think my two favorite like people to see grow is like the teenage girls, because they'll like come in and they're kind of like timid and whatever, and then you just like show them a little bit of technique and they're just like studs, like they're just so good. I think girls just are better sometimes at stuff because they have like less of an ego. They're almost like too afraid to use too much strength, so then it's like their technique is just so good. And I also like the moms. Like sometimes they'll come in like just for like their
We have
husbands or their kids.
Crew of badass moms.
Yeah, we do.
Like,
And
could
it's
you
awesome.
imagine?
Yeah, like Misako and Dee, Kim, like
Yeah, like, it's awesome.
yeah. There's gonna
So
be
many. Lisa.
Lisa. Yeah. There's more. And they're just so cool. I think like a lot of the kids with parents that train have kind of like a better time with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think
Because their
if
parents
your
kinda
kid trains,
understand.
you should train.
Yeah.
And I think the best thing is you can support them so much better.
Yeah.
Like all the parents who train, when their kid's having a rough day, a rough time with it, if they kind of get like beat in the games or beat in sparring, the parents instantly understand.
Yeah.
Like I joke in tournaments, you'll hear like the kid will be getting like pinned, and the dad's like, "Get up, stand up, get up."
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, right. Like, it just isn't happening. It's just never going to happen, especially with that, great wisdom you're throwing out there. Where, like, if you train, so as a coach, or if you're a parent who trains, you get it. And you can say, like, don't worry, work hard, but that's just one bad day. You'll have good days, you know. So I think the families who train here are awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
So train. If you're listening to this and you don't train, I don't know how you made it 39 minutes into this podcast without training, but if you haven't or you're just like skipping around, just try out a class. Like, it's so awesome.
Yeah.
Especially, it's awesome if you like it. You know, so like at first, I get it, it might not be for everybody. We kind of feel it should be for everybody, but if you try it and there's just like that little spark or that little light goes off, man, talk about changing your life for the better.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So, yeah, I really hope more and more people train. Wherever, if you're watching this in like California and you're like, hey, where should I train? Or Maryland or whatever, shoot us a message.
Philippines.
Get on the
I know you're watching, Chris.
Chris is watching. He's representing.
One of my childhood friends, apparently he's been doing like Muay Thai for a couple of years, but he just messaged me the other day and said that he took his first jiu-jitsu class.
Nice.
And like felt the need to tell me, and I was like, that's so cool. So.
I have a few like, it's so corny, and I'm sure there's a lot of like other between 38 or 45-year-olds that saw this Bruce Lee movie and got into martial arts.
Yeah.
But like me, my one friend, his brother, like, you know, all of us are still like heavily into like martial arts. Like, I'm with this school, the one's like a kickboxing coach at American Top Team, the other one's still training and fighting, and it's like, once you get into it, like, you don't know where it's gonna go. We're like in the middle of nowhere, upstate New York, no population, no schools. We just started training. One kid took like official karate and he was like teaching us, and then it just like, you know, crazy. Crazy. Gotta try it. It's like, it's definitely worth at least giving it a shot and see what you think.
Definitely. Yeah.
I think we gotta start wrapping it up.
We gotta start training now. What we gotta do?
It's train time. So thanks for watching. If you have suggestions or ideas, whatever, put it in the comments, message us. We're happy to help.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks.
Peace out.
Bye bye. Oh, stop it.
So embarrassing.
All right.
Blooper.